YouTube, Rook here from Rook Geek Goodness, my little channel on the interweb for all things geeky and cool. And this video, guys, is a Funko exclusive product. We're going to be looking at the Target exclusive Star Wars Collector's Edition Holographic Kylo Ren, both the Funko Pop and the t-shirt that is enclosed here. This is another one of those gift boxes, very similar to the one I did for the Contest of Champions for the weird colored Hulk a few weeks back. Very, very similar type of feel to it. But I want to showcase the packaging off to you first. I want to take some up-close shots so you can see what I'm coming at, where all of this really, really cool packaging comes from. This packaging, to me at least, looks like basically a really cool epic poster you might see at your cinema. That's what it feels like to me. With the writing at the bottom here, it screams like a movie-esque poster. That's what I want to point out to you guys. I think the packaging looks really, really good here. It has sort of a matte black. It does get fingerprints when you touch it here. I did notice that, but it is looking really, really nice. So I'll showcase the back packaging so you can see what it looks like. This is the large version. Now, if you're curious, this thing sold out extremely fast on Target's website. That was the only way you can get this product, was through Target online. You cannot get it in their stores at all. Had a price point of $24.95. So let's actually get into it here. I have my knife with me here in case I need it. So let's actually open up the packaging. You get, like I said, two things. Very similar to the Contest Champions for the Thor packaging I did a couple weeks ago. So the very first thing we look at is the actual shirt. I do like this shirt. It is a large, like we said. Let me showcase it here for you. I think it looks really cool. I think this is a really cool looking shirt. I didn't think it'd be looking as good as this. It does look really cool. I do like what they're coming out with this approach. Let me take it here so you can see what it looks like for you. I'll hold it up for you. It does look nice. It does have Kylo in the pop form. I'm assuming this shirt doesn't glow in the dark. I wouldn't say it would glow in the dark. It doesn't say anything about glowing in the dark on the shirt, but it has a really cool feel to it, a really cool vibe. I do like the way this shirt looks. Now, what everybody really was clamoring for was this pop here. This does glow in the dark if you're curious. A lot of these holographic designed Funko Pops you'll see, they've done stuff for the Emperor, they did it for, I think, Vader, they did it for Yoda. All those Pops, I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe glow in the dark. That's sort of like the gimmick for this one. This is, of course, Pop number 194. It has the Last Jedi packaging, if you're curious. This side, of course, does say Kylo Ren, I believe, holographic Kylo Ren on this side. On this side here, we have a sort of shot of the actual Pop itself. And on the back, we have a shot of Kylo here and all the Pops that would have been available in that particular wave. And it does have a little mark over here, a little sticker that says only exclusive at Target. Now, I know people have been going really, really crazy for just a Pop. I've seen this going online as cheap as about 50 bucks just for the Pop, not including the shirt. Very similar to that variant for the Hulk that we talked about for the Contest of Champions a few weeks ago. So let's actually get into it here. I do think it looks really, really good. Again, I'll take shots of him up close in my light box so you can see what he would look like. Hopefully I can get some shots of him glowing in the dark. Usually the glow-in-the-dark feature usually doesn't last very long, at least from what I've seen for glow-in-the-dark Pops in general. Usually the glow feature would last about maybe 5 seconds at best, normally. So this is him unmasked, of course. He does have the big scar going across his eye. I believe this is very similar to the actual normal version of him, which is, of course, this Pop here, which is, of course, the normal 194 right there. This is just basically a variant, if you were curious. He does look really, really cool. He does have the little scar going over his eye. He does have that kind of light-colored, bluish tinge to it to show that holographic feel. He should come off the base, but I'm not entirely sure if he does. I don't want to break it. It doesn't feel like he's detaching, so I'm not going to force it. I don't think it's going to detach from the base, which is normally odd because normally Star Wars Pops usually can detach from the base. And it looks like, I'm looking at it now, getting a closer look at the feet, they are in fact glued. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if the shot will come across very, very well for you. You may or may not be able to pick it up, but the edges of the feet are in fact adhered to this base. So be very, very cautious about that, guys. This is not meant to be detached from the base, which is very, very surprising. I want to let you guys know now, don't try to force it. You will break this base. So just everyone will know now. Of course, it is a bobblehead. You guys know I'm not a big fan of the bobbleheads. The head itself doesn't look like it can twist or move, so I leave it the way it is. I don't want to mess up the spring. You guys know I'm not a big fan of the bobbleheads, but I do like the way this Pop does look. Would I recommend buying this? That's a tricky point because this thing is going pretty expensive now, like I said before, about 50 bucks US now, at least in my size, which was large. When this came online about a week ago, which was last Friday, I actually received that Pop today as far as recording of this video. he got to me really, really quickly, which I was very, very happy about, and it sold out fast. I would say in under maybe 2 hours, all the sizes were gone. As soon as the notice came up on, let's say through Twitter, I noticed it pop up, or Instagram, I immediately went to Target's website and picked it up. Just so everyone will know, going for the next few weeks, Target is going to have a special deal every Friday for exclusive Funko Pops. Every Friday, there's going to be a special pop being released, so definitely keep your eyes on that. Would I buy this if you can actually afford it for a good price? Definitely pick it up. If you're a Star Wars fan, absolutely. I'm not the biggest Kylo Ren fan, mind you, but I think he looks really, really good as he's displayed here. I do think he does stand out on the shelf, so I would recommend it if you can find it for a good price. I do think both these items, both the pop and of course the shirt, are very, very nice as a combo pack, and we cannot set apart anything here that the packaging really sold it for me. I do think the packaging looks really, really good. I highly recommend it if you can actually pick it up. Definitely click that like button. Always click subscribe. When you click that subscribe button, click the little bell icon to be notified of my newest videos. And speaking of my newest videos, you can come over here and click them, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care, and bye-bye.